I came up with a new build and I really like it, and it actually works extremely well. So this is lava for south because it only gets hit one way. It's pretty much a transverse of my old build leading them up through another direction. So my old build was open on that side, now it's open on this side, and it just allows for way better recycling. So this are healing sound walls, double reload, same thing. These are 68s, but they are double reload, double durability, and double impact. This is another sound wall on the back, just because it gets so heavy in here that it's hilarious. It's so hilarious. And they get so heavy that they'll want to start attacking these tiles, so I just place sound walls on the inside of the walls, and they will eventually come out, because they'll stop aggroing. Another sound wall. There's a lot of sound walls just because you want to keep them dancing and you don't want them to want to attack any wall. You just want them to keep moving, right? Keep moving in a single file line pretty much. This just helps with the block off, but it's not needed. I just found that lately on some builds for some reason, if you place a tile here at the top, they want to attack it as if it's a barrier, even though they can just walk over it, and I don't know why that is. And this becomes so heavy traffic that became a problem. So I just turned it into part of the barrier, and it's no issues. And also, this sound wall right here should be healing. I mainly use healing instead of effect duration, but you should run with effect duration inside of like a kill build per se, because you want to keep them dancing longer. This is an offset sound wall. It's only got one reload, and that's just, like I said, to keep things dancing, right? All of these wall launchers are double durability, double impact, double reload, and they'll throw everything over here. But if, like, you know, because it impacts, blasters sometimes get stuck over here, so I just added floor launchers right here. And all of these on the outside are quadruple impact, single reload with the durability. The ones on the inside are one reload with 3 impacts and durabilities, so just keep that in mind. And that's all this whole line is. All the wall launchers, they are the same as you see. So up here on this side is another healing sound wall and another one. As I said, there's a lot. You just want to keep things dancing, but I'm going to go ahead and explain this side. So as you see, another 68, and on the back of it, a healing sound wall. The first tile in here is a wooden floor spike, and this is just to slow all of the spawns up here down so that they don't actually make it through. And yes, that's built like that to throw them all over to that side eventually, just to save durabilities on this side, and so that they're all moving in the same line. Like I said, it gets heavy traffic over there, but it is so funny, and it works so well. This is the first kill tile, and it's about the time that you want them to drop down. So another 68 wall launcher, 2 durability, double reload, you know, double impact as well, and tar pit just to stop everything coming through. If the wall launcher is reloading, you want the gas to be going off, you know what I mean? And it should be going off because the wall launcher will go off first and the gas will stay hovering after that. But they'll come in here. So one sound wall, that's just to help any husky husk carrying propane that come in. That's just for like one final straw. And it's pretty much a straight physical kill tunnel right here, or a trap room, whatever you want to call it. The first tile coming off though should be a ceiling drop trap, and that's just because of the impact. You can keep them there. It drops 3 times, you know, it's actually really effective. And when they drop down, wooden floor spikes to slow them down, right, coming out. And when they drop, more physical, right, just to take out any physical singularities coming on. That was interesting. First energy, other than up here. The ceiling drop trap should be surrounded by electric fields, and that's pretty much for smasher purposes. That's really about it. Next you get a boss that's trap vulnerable, and then yeah, this works really nice on them. The next drop off is where you start getting a little more energy in case they made it past the physical damage. And this is pretty much the final straw, other than the leading through where smashers drop down to charge. They'll almost always charge this wall, end up here, or they'll end up breaking both and end in the lava. It's funny. These will also be the first two walls that the bosses come down to attack. So like while they're attacking, you would want to edit it, pull out like a Sir Lancelot or Bull Rush, throw them into it, throw them into the lava. For a brief overview, I'll show the barrier down here. As you see, just on the side, a single box, right? Just those two walls. And then two more walls, just a basic barrier, right? You don't want any ramps off here. You don't want no ramps coming that way. Be a waste of tiles. And that's really it. Next block off, pretty much the same thing, right? And this is the main block off. This is all you actually need, right? So these three tiles coming back from the top of the hill, right? So one, well I guess it starts about right there. So 1, 2, and take note how the floor tiles are edited. And then 3, and then you're coming over 3. So wall ramp, and yes, it's got a floor piece under it. Wall, you know, you just want to keep them from wanting to come that way. You want to keep forcing them around. This does not have an edited floor piece because this is actually the drop. And I would place this here too. And this leads into the kill tunnel on the other side from where they drop off. So I would edit that like that. Do not edit the floor tile. And make all those going to the southeast. Well, both of those. And this is the other one. If I'm going too fast, you can just slow the video down. Right, so 2 walls, a wall so they don't get into your trap tunnel like a shortcut. So 3 ramps, 2 cones leading into the southwest. Floor tile edited for half. Same thing up here. Same thing down there. Same edited floor piece here, like I said, with a cone to the southwest. Same thing. And that's where that stops. That's all that's needed. That's the top. I know it looks a little funny, but it's it works. It's hilarious. This side is so small because this spawn isn't very big, right? Not very many husks come from this way at all. You just want to slowly throw them over here to join the group. Dancing and recycling out. And I didn't mention these. You don't actually need these if you don't want. Like I said, sometimes husks get so crowded in here they'll want to attack these. So like this one is just, it's just a max durability freeze floor with healing on it. Or you could do a tar pit if you wanted, I guess. Or if they land over the side and come down here, they stay here longer. It's up to you. Yeah. Enjoy.